Good morning, I'm Ron Moore with your morning cup of motivation. Hey, let me ask you, have you ever had those times in which you knew God was telling you to do something, but you just said, oh, it's just too much, I can't do that, I can't do that. Come on, raise your me, don't you lie to me on this Monday morning. Hey, we've all had those times, haven't we? Well, and if you're like me, it worked out for you about like it did for those ever so fickle kids of Israel when God told them, after only about 2.5 years, mind you, most Bible scholars believe, to go into it was time to go in the promised land. And you know, God is just so good how he knows the people, he knows our humanness, doesn't he? And so he knew to tell them to send 12 spies out so they could bring back the report, you know, what really to check it out. I mean, he gave very detailed on what to check out, as a matter of fact, 'cause I read this account. And so 10 out of the 12 came back and said, man, it's great. You're right, Mo. It's great. I mean, those big hunky grapes are so big, and the milk and honey, I'm telling you, in abundance. Oh, but those giants, the people live there. They're giants. We can't do that. Well, see, like I say, it wasn't originally God's will for them to spend 40 years marching around Mount Sinai, an old song, take another lap around Mount Sinai, son, until you learn your lesson. Well, the lesson to be learned was that when God tells you you can do something, you can do it. And how many times, though, do we miss out on maybe the love of our life or that job, that career, that something that maybe gets us out of our comfort zone? But God's telling us, hey, get out there. But we say, oh, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't love that person. I can't make it in college. You know, I mean, I was in the Marine Corps. Nobody thought I could ever make it in the Marine Corps. I've never been in shape in my life. You got to understand. But see, because God was in it, I was able to do it. And whatever it is, I just want to urge you this morning, whatever it is that God's told you to do, listen, I'm just telling you the voice of experience, don't sit there and say, I can't do it, because if God says you can, then you can. Remember, God will never ask you or tell you to do something that he hasn't already given you the power to do. And remember that great verse, Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because remember, we serve a can-do God. We serve a can-do God who's still the God of miracles. See, there's no age of miracles. We serve a God of miracles who never changes. And the fact that he's called you to do something, oh yes, friend, he's called you to do something, means that he is giving you and shall continue to give you the ability to do it. So when God says go, God says do, hey, do it, because he's going to give you the power to do it. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again on Wednesday. Bye-bye now.